I'm so ready for this. Let's do it. Georgia turns to backup Stockton at quarterback in college football playoff quarterfinal. Carson Beck with the season ending injury. And there goes Gunner Stockton. Gunner is first name. You see him right there. Born in Tiger, Georgia. Didn't know there was one of those. Looks like he wears the number 14 on the jersey. And you can look at him as I read a little bit of this article. So, number 2, Georgia is resting its national championship hopes on backup quarterback Gunner Stockton following the season ending elbow surgery to Carson Beck. Okay, so we had that surgery on Monday. Coach Kirby Smart said Monday that Georgia is preparing Stockton to start in the Sugar Bowl on New Year's Day, okay? In the CFP quarterfinal against number 3 Notre Dame. Stockton took over when Beck suffered a right elbow injury in the first half in the Bulldogs' 22-19 overtime win over Texas. In the Southeastern Conference Championship game on December 7th in Atlanta. Georgia announced later Monday that Beck had season-ending surgery to repair his ulnar collateral ligament in the right elbow. The procedure was performed by Dr. Neil Elatrache in Los Angeles Monday. Beck is expected to begin throwing next spring. Here you can look at Carson Beck right there. Georgia's first round bye in the playoffs has given Stockton, a sophomore, more time to prepare for his new starting role. Smart said the experience with the first team is the primary benefit in several practices since the SEC championship game. Now, I wouldn't count Georgia out even with the backup. And I don't encourage any gambling over here. Let me make that clear. Never have, never will, because it can go both ways, right? So let's get into it. Let me make sure I'm prepared here. All right, let me open this up. And bam, we're here. So let's get into it. And it's not going to take long to break away because I already have an amazing connection that I just figured I would pull up and show you right away. Look at the full name, Gunner Duval Stockton, American football quarterback for the Bulldogs. To start, because of the surgery to Beck, look at this. His full name equals 110, just like New Year's, and the game is on New Year's Day. Look at that. Not only that, you see the cipher with reverse reduction. I made it easy for you to see. Reverse with the alphabet, reduced at the 10th letter. Look at that. 110 and then New Year's 110, and that's ordinal, ABC 123. And there's only 4 ciphers, okay? The stuff just hits all day long. Notice how I highlighted the 1-1 because New Year's is 1/1. So isn't that amazing? How you get the 110, but the 0, you can just scratch that 0, right? And you see the 1-1 to sync up with January 1st. And look, I just dropped this last breakdown where this also hit with the basketball game and Mikal Bridges. So let me show you that, just to show how undeniable this is. Look, on Christmas, Mikal Bridges, New York Knicks, NBA, we had the same situation. Mikal Bridges equals 110, just like New Year's 110. Look, I forgot Christmas has the 110 as well. And even New York Knicks, NY Knicks, 110. So look how that hits with Bridges in that last video I dropped. And you even get New Year's 106 like NY Knicks. And you see, look, Christmas has the 38 even like New Year's. Look, you can't change that. That's a fact. It's always going to be like that. ABC 123. You apply that method, Christmas, New Year's both equal 110. And with that breakdown, you see New York Knicks, Happy New Year. Okay, 25 on the jersey. Anyways, my point being, look at how that lands. Okay, and this seems to be, like I said, Christmas is kind of the most important thing that's been trending lately. So we've been getting like a lot of Christopher's, the name, Chris, stuff like that, Christina. You see what I mean? So that's cool because you see Christmas also has that 110 like New Year's. Okay? So back over here. So you can just add that Christmas 110 there, right? But it's a big deal that the game is on New Year's. So the New Year's 110 to sync up with, and that's an interesting first name, Gunner, right? Look at how New Year's Day equals 140. And look at the cipher, plain as day right there. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. D is 4, E is 5, all the way to Z. New Year's Day, the Sugar Bowl. 140 is like 14. You see the 14? 14 on the jersey for Gunner Stockton. Okay. And how about the name? The only Stockton I can think of is John Stockton in the NBA. Maybe later, if I have time, I'll pull him up just to see what happens. And I think there's another Gunner. I just can't think of it. Does Peyton Manning got a brother named Peyton and Eli? Do they got a brother named Gunner? Or maybe one of their sons? That's just off the top of the head. Like, maybe I'm wrong. So maybe we'll look at the name a little bit in a bit. But how amazing is that? New Year's and New Year's Day syncs up with the guy who's stepping into play. Okay? And it's interesting, right in the title. Backup Stockton at quarterback. So you get a trending quarterback story in the CFP quarter final, right? And damn, Carson Beck has been Mr. 19 and this number like follows him. Okay, I don't watch college football. The only reason why I know about these characters is because I keep doing breakdowns on them because they keep trending. And 19 follows this guy everywhere. Look at his birthday, November 19th. And look, right elbow injury, right elbow equals 119. And that's like his birthday, right? Like 11/19. You see that? And notice, look how Georgia equals 127 in the reverse cipher. And look at down at the bottom, right elbow injury in the first half in the Bulldogs win over Texas. And look, Texas scored 19, but in the Southeastern Conference Championship game on 127, December 7th. Look at that. And I probably hit on that in that breakdown, but I just went ahead and made another slide. Look at that. And even if you look at 119 from right to left, you get 911, kind of like emergency, kind of like an injury, right? And this 127 just popped up recently in the Bill Clinton breakdown. You see? Ooh, and there's more with that Georgia connection. There really is, because I've seen Georgia, and it makes me think of like George. I could think of a couple of presidents. But, interesting, right? So look at the 127. And remember Billy Clinton, Bill Clinton, William Jefferson Clinton, 127-day span from his birthday to you know You see Monday admitted. Ooh, look right there, Georgetown University Hospital. There it is right there. There it is right there. Woo! Georgia, Georgetown University Hospital, and you get the 127 connection with that trending story, y'all. Holy crap. Ooh, and you get another C, Carson, Clinton. Remember, Christmas, C. The Crocodile Burt passed from Crocodile Dundee, Crocodile C. The major storm trending. I did the story. In California, C. Chicago Cubs trending. Sammy Sosa alleged apology for PED use. Chicago Cubs, C. C. And there's probably more. That stuff's all trending. And you get another one, right? So 127-day span, Clinton's birthday to being admitted for the fever, the hospital. And it was 1 month and 27 days after Hillary's birthday, his wife. So you see how these stories come together. And I put the question mark because there's no birthday with Gunner Stockton. You see that? It's just blank. They don't give us a birthday. How do you not know his birthday by now? You know what I'm saying? How do you not know his birthday by now? You see, he's on the main stage now. You know what I'm saying? He's about to hit the Sugar Bowl. How about we ask him, "Hey bud, what's your birthday? You're going to play in the Super Bowl. Is that a fair deal?" You know what I'm what Okay, look at his middle name, Duval, 18 and 36 like backup. And those are the reduction ciphers, right? 18, and then you just double it and you get 36 in reverse reduction. Remember, it's 4 ciphers. Even Gunner's got G, like Georgia. Hello? Sugar Bowl, 118, like 18. Backup, Duval, 18. Remember, that's his middle name. You see? Gunner, Duval, Stockton, right? You see? And there's an 18 numerology on Carson Beck's last birthday, just last month. Look at that. You see that? So you see how these characters come together. You see how they connect. You see even these other trending stories. I showed you Mikal Bridges with that Christmas game with the victory over the Spurs. Right? You see how all of this stuff is connected. And even quarterback equals 117 like Stockton in the same ABC 123 cipher. Quarterback 45 like Stockton. So I guess he born to be, right? And season ending equals the reverse 54. Season ending surgery for Carson Beck. Notice Duval, his middle name, you get 72 just like quarterback. So he really is meant for this spot, right? And Stockton's got the 27 even, which is the 72 reverse, y'all. And notice how the Fighting Irish uh advanced to the Sugar Bowl, and they're gonna take on Stockton, right? And Georgia. Look at that. They beat Indiana and they scored 27 points. Look at that, man. Are you kidding me? Let's pull this up right here, and you see the game right there. Right? So you got number 5 Notre Dame, number 2 Georgia, and here's that last game for Georgia with the 22-19 victory over Texas right there. So it's really amazing, isn't it? It's very amazing, right? Okay, so I think I have a couple more slides here. Let's see. Okay, and I just wanted you to see how it says season ending right in the title, right there. Okay? And since we don't get a birthday for Stockton, we get one for Carson Beck. A 44-day span from start to end date. His birthday to the New Year's Day Sugar Bowl, which he will not play. And Georgia equals 44. Right? Remember they had the 8 overtime victory over Georgia Tech, and I think they scored 44 points, if I'm not mistaken. And 8 overtimes, 4 plus 4 is 8. And there was a bunch of 4s and 8s with that breakdown. But look at this, okay? They're just lucky that we don't have a birthday for Stockton because it would be the same thing. Even he's born in 2001 with the 1-1 Sugar Bowl, which he's going to miss. Look at that right there. And they're going to play the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Remember the 27 landed with Gunner's name? Stockton? And then the 72s right there? Well, 27 plus 17 with that victory over Indiana to advance to play Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. Add that up, 27 plus 17, you get 44. You see that? Right? How about that? That's the thumbnail. The thumbnail hits big. I guess we're gonna go look at the article and maybe look at the name a little bit real quick. Right? Right? So let's go over here to the article. And if I hit stop on accident, I mean we got it in, didn't we? Let's just go over here. Here, let me uh let's show this. Pull up here's Gunner right here, and I'm gonna scroll over a little bit of the article just to see if there's something else that pops. They're basically just it's Kirby Smart just bigging them up basically. Uh Notre Dame coach Marcus Freeman said Stockton will require adjustments by his defense. Oh, okay. You evaluate obviously what they've done all season. I don't think we need to read that script. Dude's just reading a script. Let me scroll down. Georgia announced on December 9th that Beck and his family were considering treatment options for his elbow. Stockton's job may get a little easier with Notre Dame defensive tackle Riley Mills out. Freeman announced Monday that Mills will miss the rest of the season with the right injury he suffered against Indiana. Yeah, we don't. Stockton completed. Okay, this is good right here. Let's zoom in here. At least we get some stats here because I forgot to go over them. Stockton completed 12 of 16 passes for 71 yards with 1 interception against Texas. I have a feeling he's going to perform a little bit well in this Sugar Bowl game, but only time will tell, okay? Smart downplayed the suggestion Stockton could give the Bulldogs more options as a running quarterback. And they want to put that stuff out there to kind of confuse, they don't want to let the defense know what they got up their sleeve, right? So you want the defense to have to worry about multiple scenarios, as many as possible, right? Beck is a 24-3 as a starter, as he's going to miss the Sugar Bowl. He started all 26 games for the Bulldogs in 23 and 24. He passed for 3,941 yards with 24 TDs and only 6 interceptions in 2023. That's pretty damn good. But then had more difficulties with turnovers this season. Beck passed for 28 TDs, 12 interceptions this season. That's a lot of interceptions. And completed 7 of 13 for 56 yards before his injury in the SEC championship game. And that's it, y'all. So let's see if there's a Gunner Manning real quick. Gunner Manning. I feel like there's like a Gunner Manning. I don't know. Let's see. There's a Gunner somewhere I'm just missing. Is there a Gunner Manning in high school? Not related to Peyton though, or what? I don't know. Anyways, what about John Stockton? Because we get the same name, John Stockton. Let's see when. Oh, we don't get a birthday for Gunner though, right? Look at how John Stockton's middle name is Houston. Look, he's got the 12 on the jersey. We're in the 12th month. All right, I was just seeing if there was some kind of connection, but we don't get. If we had a birthday for Gunner, that would help, right? Let's try again. Gunner Stockton birthday. Nope, we just get that number 14. What if it's January 4th? That would be cool. You know what else over here with that 14 on the jersey? Remember how this connected to the Bridges Knicks Spurs game with the New Year's Christmas connection by the numbers right there? The star on the other team, Victor Wembanyama, he had 41 points and his birthday is the fourth day of the first month. Or 1/4. So you get that 14 connection there, which is interesting with Wembenyama. That's just interesting, right? Okay, so I don't think we're going to get any more accomplished here. I'll just run it back. I mean, come on, man. This guy is born and bred to be a quarterback, whether it's just a backup or not. I have a good feeling about Georgia in this game because, a lot of people would maybe uh, rule them out with Beck not playing, right? So I would go the opposite. That's what I would do. I would say that they're going to have a successful game. And if they don't, I'll gladly come on and say, "Oops, I was wrong." uh, so perfect, y'all. A nice breakdown. College football as New Year's Day looms, right? Georgia turns to backup Stockton, Gunner Duval Stockton at quarterback in the college football playoff quarterfinal. Beck has season ending injury, as in Carson Beck. We'll see what happens as we wind it down here with college football, right? Appreciate everybody. This is Daily Decodes 81.2. Until next time, peace.